Good evening, everybody. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Quick recap of the first period. Ohio got on the board first, and then BG answered with a goal from Jake Schutte, and OU was able to tack on 3 to end the first period. And it's out 4-1 here at the start of the second. Puck thrown in deep. Taken by Horvath as he flips it out. As Hall is in the box right now as he's serving a penalty to begin the second period. About a minute 20 left to go on the man advantage for the Bobcats. Horvath, good forecheck and pressure there. He tries to get his stick on it, and he does, and he throws it through the crease. Now the Bobcats are able to play it out. Good play there from Horvath. Big pressure. A puck thrown around. Thrown in deep as Wise will take it. Wise waits and backhands it out, but it's kept in. Thrown across. A shot is gloved by Forrest, and he holds it. 18:59 to go in the second period. 46 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Bertzlaff on the draw. One back by Nitschke, and he's able to clear the zone as it goes off of a OU player. They're taken in by the Bobcats. So they're able to circle the puck around, and a shot on it, and it was deflected wide. Now it pops in front. Nitschke has it. Backhands one along, but it's kept in. Comes on net, and it's covered up by Forrestek. 21 seconds left to go on the power play. 18:34 to go here in the second period. Face off to tie up, and it comes over into the corner as Nitschke tries to clear it, but it's kept in. Bertzlaff trying to play it. He's able to kick it over to his stick. It was pucked off of him, but the Falcons regain control. Bertzlaff avoids a check, and now Dirkmatt backhands one in. Now let's play it back into the BG zone where Nitschke takes over. Nitschke plays it over to Hall. Now Hall to Simon. Simon moves in, he shoots, and it goes just wide. Now puck thrown in. Hall pressuring there. Now it's thrown up. It goes off the stick, and now it's taken by Nitschke. He plays it across over to Simon, and Simon's able to backhand one into the zone. Taken by the Bobcats as they throw it out and work their way through neutral ice. Good poke check there from Dirkmatt. Puck thrown in front, and a big save made by Forrestek. Great save made there by Blake Forrestek. Puck going around the boards. Dubendorfer plays it into the middle. He gets it back now. Tries to deke. Trying to stay with it. Now penalty called. And it's going to be a penalty on OU, so BG's going to be on the power play once the Bobcats touch up, and now they do. So BG gets the first power play of the second period. Power play unit out for the Falcons. Nitschke, Sarnowski, Horvath, Dubendorfer, and Ferry. That's one back over to Ferry. Ferry shoots, glove save. Horvath on the draw, and he wins it back again over to Ferry. Ferry waits at the point, goes over to Nitschke. Nitschke back to Ferry. One-timer save, rebound, and it popped over the stick of Harry Hall. And now Nitschke takes it back. Nitschke back to Ferry. Ferry across over to Horvath. Horvath back to Ferry at the point. Ferry looks, now Nitschke. Nitschke back to Ferry at the point. Over to Horvath now. Horvath over to Ferry as the Falcons work it around. Ferry Shot fake. Now he shoots one, and it gets blocked, and now it's cleared back out as Ferry will race down to go get it. Now Ferry is able to work his way up ice. He moves on in down the near boards, goes behind the net. Back out, and Horvath fanned on the shot, but he stays with it though. Now Ferry over to Horvath. Horvath shoots, and a glove save made by the OU goaltender. Exactly halfway through the power play, BG will send a different unit out. Now it is Wood, Bertzlaff, Smith, Wise, and Gray. Smith on the draw. This one back by OU. Thrown around, Wise trying to keep it in, and he's able to. Now Smith trying to play it. Smith got tangled up there with an OU player. And now Bertzlaff goes in to help him out. Bertzlaff backhands one along, over to Smith. Smith, now Bertzlaff. Bertzlaff behind the net, heads over into the corner. It got it taken off of him. Smith and Bertzlaff battling for it. Smith is able to get a stick on it. Now comes over to Wood. Wood and now Gray. Gray across, over to Wise. Wise down low, Bertzlaff. Put it in front, and a shot, and they score! What a shot by Tanner Smith. Power play goal for the Falcons, and they cut the lead down to 2. Phenomenal pass there from Bertzlaff. It was a great job by Gray holding it into the zone. He got the pass over the Wise. Wise got it over the Bertzlaff. Bertzlaff found Smith wide open in front of the net, and he roofed that shot up and over the blocker's side. Phenomenal shot by Smith. First power play goal of the game for the Falcons. Let's see if they can ride the momentum. Puck pops back over near the OU netminder. Simon is pressuring. Puck thrown up. Backhanded along, and it's going to leave the zone. Now it's backhanded back in by Dubendorfer. Now they work their way in. It's played by OU and thrown on net, and it was blocked there by Gray. Now behind the net, OU Bobcats work it. Shot on, and it was deflected off of Wise over in the corner. Shooty's ridden into the boards. Stays with it though. Now Dubendorfer is able to clear it out. Now a big hit there, comes on net, and it's stopped by Forstek. Face-off, and the face-off went back by OU, but a false start is called. Face-off went back by OU, and a shot gets deflected wide over into the corner. Now shot on, save made by Forstek. Now it's still in the zone. So it pops off a stick over in the near corner. Toe drag move there did not go for one of the Bobcat players, and now Hall will race out with it. Hall waits, he shoots, and it goes just wide. All right, maybe the goaltender got a piece of it. Not sure if it went off a stick. It's a bit of a rough angle. Face off won by the Falcons. Wood tried to get a shot on, but he could not. Now it comes over into the OU end. And the BG end, and Nitschke gets there first, and icing is called. Face off will be to the left of the OU netminder at the far circle. Smith on the draw for the Falcons, and the Bobcats gain control off the draw. And a big pass up, and now 2-on-1 chance. Shot on, and it went wide, glove side. And a puck over in the corner is loose. Dirk Matt goes to get it. Dirk Matt plays it out. Was looking for Wood. It went past him, but he's trying to get there. And he's beaten over to the puck as OU gains control. Now Smith trying to hold it in as he pressures at the blue line. The Bobcats are able to clear the zone. The puck thrown back. Puck goes over into the far corner. Dirk Matt trying to get it, and now Bertzlaff. Bertzlaff battling there. It's taken by him, and his clearing attempt was stopped. Now a player spins back in the corner for the Bobcats. Was behind the net. Smith watching in there. Dirk Matt takes it away, gets over to Bertzlaff. Bertzlaff, his pass went wide of Wood. Now puck thrown in front, and a shot, and they score. So the Bobcats get one back, and they extend their lead back up to 3. And Chase Nitschke gets sent to the box, so Ohio will go back on the power play. They had a power play earlier in the period that it carried over from the first period. And a poke check, and Ferry races out with it. He has a breakaway, partial breakaway. Backhander, and it went up and over the net. Good back check there by the Bobcats. Great effort there from Ferry to get a shot off, and he just missed the shot up and over the crossbar. Now OU looks to get set up. Now poke check there, and Horvath races out with it, and he has a breakaway. Cam Horvath moves in. He dekes, and he scores! Silky mitts from Cam Horvath. And a bit of confusion here. I could have swore Ohio scored just a few moments ago, and after they scored, the scoreboard hasn't changed. I'm not sure. I believe the goal counted. All that happened after the goal was Chase Nitschke took a penalty, and now the score has changed. For a second, I thought I was wrong in calling that goal. But yeah, the score is 5-3 now. And the shot on goes wide. Goes all the way back out of the zone. And the puck on net, and it's covered up by the OU netminder. 11:02 to go in the second. 5-3 in favor of the Bobcats. That was a phenomenal move by Horvath. Came in from the near side, faked the shot, backhand, forehand, and was able to stuff it into the open cage. Face-off pops over into the corner. Hall pressuring there, and he gets to it. Throws one on net, and it was deflected up and over the net and goes up into the mesh, and that stops play with 10:56 to go in the second. Bobcats still on the power play. 30 seconds left to go. 30 seconds left to go. And the man advantage. Hall wins the face-off back. Hall throws it across. Dubendorfer trying to go get it, but it's taken over by the Bobcats as they play catch behind their own net. They have to make their way out of the zone now. Puck is worked through neutral ice, and offsides is called. 10:38 to go here in the second. Still 13 seconds to go on the power play. Face-off will be in neutral ice. At the near circle, Hall on the draw. And it's won back by OU as they work their way up neutral ice. Puck thrown in front, and it went wide on the tipping attempts. And a big hit there by Hall. That puck comes in front, thrown in, and went off a body in front. And the power play is over as we're back to even strength hockey. Someone lost their stick in front. That's Hall. The shot on, save made by Forrest, and he holds it. 10:09 to go in the second now. I want to thank my cameraman Mark Rudo for helping me out with the stream tonight. Puck behind the net. Gray taking it there. Hops over into the corner. Now Wise behind the net. Wise banks one off the boards. Wood trying to get it there. And he's run into by a man. Now taken out by Smith. Smith came across. Nobody could get their stick on it. Now comes over to OU. A good check there from Wood. It's backhanded out of the zone. Bertzlaff racing after it. Let's play it off the boards. Now played across. Wood chops at it. Now it's at neutral ice, and it's taken by OU. Bertzlaff gets it over to Wood, and Wood backhands one along. Over to Gray. And Gray lost sight of it. He would have had a chance there, but he lost sight of the puck as it went into the zone. Bad break there for the Falcons. And the puck comes out, and it's thrown in around the net. Dirk Matt takes it. Dirk Matt racing off ice. It's taken off of him. Now thrown up, and a 2-on-1 chance here. Thrown across. It was stopped there by Gray. Great defensive play there from Trent Gray. Wrap around, goes wide, comes back out at the point, and the shot whistles up and over the net. Now in the corner, it's taken, thrown in, and they score. As that puck, it took a very funny bounce and made its way into the net. As that makes it 6-3 here with 8:34 to go in the second. Now goaltending changes. Leo Lapata will come in. Now Jimmy Sikora is in the penalty box as he will be serving a penalty. As OU will be back on the power play to start play here with 8.5 minutes left to go here in the second. The puck is thrown in deep as the Bobcats look to get set up now on the power play. Puck thrown around. Comes over to Nitschke as he's tripped up, but he's able to come out with it. Now puck thrown on, and it was stopped there. And a penalty is called as Nitschke was stripped. And 31 seconds into the power play, we will have 4-on-4 play. On the ice for the Falcons. Horvath, Ferry, and Nitschke, and they need one more, and Bellinger will come on. Now Bellinger will come off. And now come back on. Horvath on the draw. And he wins it back over to Ferry. Ferry shoots, glove save. And it's held. That puck hops over into the corner. Bellinger pass over to Ferry. Ferry fakes a slapper. Gets over to Nitschke. Nitschke rips one, blocker save, rebound, and a big save made by the OU goaltender on the rebound that came off the stick of Horvath. Now puck behind the net. They're taken out by the Bobcats. Ferry trying to poke check there and is able to get to it. Now Horvath takes it. Horvath waits. Gets across over to Nitschke. Nitschke shoots, save made by the OU goaltender. Now Wise spins back, looks for help, and gets over to Nitschke. Nitschke throws one on net, it's loose, and it comes back out over to the point. The toe drag move by Ferry. Now shot thrown on pad, save made by the OU goaltender, and it's dumped all the way back down. And icing is called. With 6:57 to go here in the second. Faceoff will be at the red line. Hall on the draw. It comes over to Wise as it was played off the stick of Gray. And the Bobcats now look to set up. Puck comes in front. Now around the net, wrap around, and went through the crease wide. And Sikora is about to make his way out of the box. Now a backhander and a save made by Lapata. Now behind the net, Wise battling there. BG's on the power play now. They will have a power play for the next 23 seconds. Now behind the net, some physical play. Through the leg, shot, and it went up and over the net. The play is halted as Hall will head off. As we will be back to 4-on-4. 4-on-4 for the next 16 seconds, and then OU will get a minute 44 power play, barring any other penalties. Faceoff is won back by OU, but it goes all the way back down. Puck played across. Taken there by the Bobcats. Now play it up. It's taken by OU, and a shot on goes wide. Now the OU player in the box comes out. OU's back on the man advantage. At the left circle. Shot on, blocked. Smith has it. Tries to clear it, but he couldn't as it was blocked. Puck thrown down low, thrown across, and the net was wide open when nobody could get a shot off. Smith battling for it, comes over, chopped in front, and nobody was there, and it's thrown all the way back out. Horvath battling there. Great pressure there from Horvath as he gets to it and throws it back in deep. Ferry racing after it now. OU's able to maintain possession. Oh no, now Horvath takes it. He's able to chip it along. Now it's taken back by the Bobcats as they work it out. 5 minutes to go now in the second period. 6-3 in favor of the Bobcats of Ohio. Good check there from Nitschke. Bellinger trying to race after it. Horvath chops at it, trying to get it out. A few whacks at it. Now play up, and now Ferry has a partial break. Ferry moves in, and his shot, as he was poke checked on the shot. Now puck thrown back in. 12 seconds to go on the power play. These Bobcats will work their way through neutral ice. Backhander around, taken by Nitschke. Nitschke tries to backhand one along. It comes out of the zone. Now pops over to one of the Ohio players. Pass up is stopped there by Bellinger, but he lost his footing, and now it's taken away. Shot on, and it goes wide. And good check there by Nitschke. Another big check there from Nitschke. 3:50 to go now in the second. Nitschke off the boards. Now Dubendorfer chips it along, and they race out with it. Chance here. Dubendorfer threw it across and went off a skate. Now it's played out. 3-on-2 chance for the Bobcats. Shot on. 6 save made by Lapata. Now the Bobcats were able to maintain control. Comes in front, and Dirkmaat tried to glove it down. Could not. Comes in front and went through the crease. Nobody could get their stick on it. And now Wood takes it. Wood over to Schutte. Schutte plays it in. Now the Bobcats play catch behind the net. Smith tried to poke it, he could not. Now the Bobcats work it in, and the shot is swallowed up by Lapata with 2:58 to go in the second. Puck comes over in the corner. Now back at the point, OU works it. Shot thrown on, and it was blocked there by Schutte. It may have been a pass, not sure, but regardless, it was blocked by Schutte. Now a big check there by Smith over in the corner. Dirkmaat backhanding it. Now he gets it over to Schutte. Schutte, big reverse hit there by Schutte. Lots of physical play by both teams in this game. Now puck thrown across. Now Schutte clears it out. 2:15 to go in the second now. Now puck thrown up and off an OU stick, and now Dirkmaat takes it. Dirkmaat backhands one off the boards. Now thrown across. Now a back pass. The pass went wide of an OU player. Now shot on, deflected, and it goes over into the corner. Puck thrown back out to the point, shot on, and it was deflected over into the corner. Now another shot and a save made by Lapata with the pad. It comes back out. So Bobcats try and work it out of their zone. Minute and a half remaining. As a pass broke a stick there. The stick broke on impact after receiving the pass. That's something you don't see very often. And an OU player goes down, and a penalty is called with 1:20 to go here in the second period, as the Bobcats will go back on the power play, as it'll be Messenger in the box. So another potential carryover power play for the Bobcats. Let's see how the Falcons can respond on the kill. The clearing attempt was stopped. Puck thrown across. Horvath stops it. Horvath already has a shorthanded goal today as he tries to work it out. And now it's taken back by the Bobcats. So work it back at the point. Comes back out over to the point. Horvath watching it there as it went off his skate and it comes back out. 45 seconds left to go here in the second. Horvath steals it and pass up the Ferry. It went just past him. Puck thrown around. Taken there by the Bobcats. 30 seconds to go in the second. Puck thrown back out at the far boards. Bertzlaff battling there. Gray trying to get it now. Second now by the Bobcats. Shot on. And it went off the crossbar. As the OU player saying it went in, and the fans here from Ohio saying it also went in. And that will do it for the second period. And that was pretty close, but no goal called there. As other players are having a word with the official. So 6-3 after 2. Bobcats up. We'll be back with the third period shortly, so don't go anywhere. And we are back with third period action from the slate. OU up on BG 6-3 here at the start of the third period. One of the officials talking with the scorekeepers in between the penalty box. Horvath on the draw for the Falcons. Is able to win it and throw it into the zone as he will race to go get it in the corner. He's able to get to it and throw it back out as the Falcons begin the period shorthanded. They will be shorthanded for the next 20 seconds. Puck in front, Horvath, and he couldn't corral it. Bobcats trying to get set up. A good defensive play there from Horvath. The power play is over. Wise behind the net. Wise battling for it there. Was taken off of him. So you looks to get set up. Puck comes back out. It's poked away. Now Bertzlaff passed up and it went past Wood. Wood gets there first though. And now Bertzlaff went past him. Now it's taken up by the Bobcats. Pass back, shot on, save made by Lapata. Back out, shot there, and quick save made by Lapata again. Now shot on, save made by Lapata once again. It may have been deflected, not sure if Lapata got a piece of it. I believe he did. Now Smith racing after it, and he gets there first. This pass over for Wood went past his stick. The Bobcats trying to work their way out of the zone, and they're able to. Puck thrown in deep, and icing is called as the pass was thrown in just before the red line. (18-13) to go in regulation. Messenger on the draw with him, Simon, Nitschke, Dirk, Matt, and Dubendorfer. Messenger battling for it. Simon's able to get there, throws it across the net mouth wide. Dubendorfer throws it on. Nothing doing there. Messenger tried to have a whack at the rebound, but there was nothing doing there. And it comes over back into the Ohio zone. Puck thrown across. Dubendorfer pressuring there. Puck thrown across. The Bobcats look to get set up. Dubendorfer steals it though. Dubendorfer flips it in. It was stopped there though by one of the OU players with the glove. Now it's taken in. Put in front and it went wide. The big hit there by Simon. And Simon's able to clear the zone. Goes all the way back down. And that whistle stops play with 17:20 to go here in the third. Messenger on the draw. They will move to the far face-off circle to the left of Lapata. Messenger, Dubendorfer, Gray, Simon, and Bellinger on the ice. Face-off one back by OU. Shot on, and they score. And it was deflected on the way in. Deflected right in the slot, and the puck had eyes, found its way past Lapata. With 17-15 left to go here in the third. OU extends their lead, now 7-3. Horvath on the draw. This one back over to Gray. Gray now to Bellinger. Bellinger throws it up. It goes in deep. Horvath battling for it there. Now Hall trying to get to it. Now Bellinger throws it in deep. Puck comes all the way around. Ferry trying to stop it there. And he could not. Down the corner is thrown in front and nobody there. Down the corner, OU taking it. Shot on and right off the bar. Right off the inside of the bar. A backhand pass over to Hall. Hall tries to deke. It was poked off of him. Now thrown up by OU. Spinorama pass. Now Hall trying to get to it. He could not. Now comes over into the corner. Gray pressuring a man there. Now Hall trying to take it, but it was taken off of him. Now backhanded in front and was deflected. Goes back behind the net. Now put in front and nobody there. Puck thrown in front and it was deflected over into the opposite corner. Thrown on net. Deflected save made by Lapata and he holds it. Smith wins the draw over to Nitschke. Nitschke with speed, lots of speed, works his way down the near boards. Threw it in front, and they score! Wood! Great play there by Nitschke to go end to end. And he threw it in front, and Wood was able to corral it and bury it. And that makes it a 7-4 game. Face off controlled now by OU. Comes in front, shot save made by Lapata. It's loose in the crease and now it's taken out of there by Bertzlaff. And his pass out of the zone went off a body, thrown in, save made by Lapata, and he's able to cover it up. Hold it with the glove. Smith on the draw, and he wins it back over to Nitschke, who plays it off the boards. Wood goes to get it, banks it off the glass. Bertzlaff racing it after it. And he gets there. Now in the corner, he's pressured. Bertzlaff trying to come out with it, and now it comes over to Wood. Wood over to Nitschke. Nitschke, and now Wood. Wood shoots, and it was deflected. Or may have went off the goaltender, not sure, and now it comes out of the zone. All the way back down, and icing is called. It's 14:38 to go here in regulation. Face-off is won over into the corner as OU controls. Now it's played back in. Bobcats racing after it. It's back into out of the zone as Gray will go back to retrieve it, and a big hit by the boards. Play is stopped through the icing, and the play will come back over into the BG defensive zone. Face off one back by the Bobcats. Shot thrown on was fanned on. Now behind the net, comes in front, and Gray plays it out of there. Now behind the net. OU trying to control in the offensive zone. Puck comes in front, and it went wide of Messenger and a Bobcat player in front. That puck comes back out, and offsides is called as the puck just went over the line. And the faceoff will come back out of the zone. Faceoff one back by OU. Thrown in, Dirkmatt over to Gray. Gray racing back over to get it. Comes in front and off the post, rebound, and it didn't go. I believe the first one went off the post. I didn't get a good look at it, and that one goes off the outside of the net. Comes in front, and a good play there by Dubendorfer to not allow a shot. Now stolen by Ferry. Now Dubendorfer takes it, but it was poked off of him. Now thrown up. 2-on-2. Bobcats control into the zone. A shot is blocked there by Dirkmatt. Now toe drag play was thwarted there by Horvath. Horvath works his way in. He's able to corral it. Put it in front for Dubendorfer, and it was just poked away from him just as he was able to get his stick on it. And that stops play. .18 to go here in the third. Shot thrown on, gloved. Shot coming from the stick of Tanner Smith. A big hit there in the zone by Hall. That puck is thrown into the zone, and it goes up into the mesh. .12 minutes to go here in regulation. 7-4 in favor of the Bobcats. Face off one back by OU. The Bobcats work it. The toe drag move was lost, but now the Bobcats regain control. Smith trying to battle for it there. It's taken up by Bertzlaff. Or it's around Bertzlaff. Smith is able to chop at it, but now it's taken back over by OU. Shot on, gloved by Lapata, and he holds it. It's a one back by OU. Shot on from the point, deflected, and it goes over into the corner. Puck backhanded along. Taken there by Nitschke. And Nitschke backhands one over to Wood. Wood passes it up. Now Horvath. Great move there to avoid a check. Tries to get to it, but could not. Now puck loose, and it's thrown out. Thrown into the zone. Lapata plays it behind the net. And he leaves it there for someone to get. Now OU is able to regain control. Bobcats is thrown around into the near corner. Now played back behind the net. Horvath goes to get it. Horvath up to Wood. Wood moves in. He dekes. Backhands one as it was deflected wide. Now pass up. Good poke check there from Dubendorfer. And the Bobcats work their way into the zone, and the shot is gloved by Lapata, and he holds it. It's off, won by the Falcons. It comes in front. Now as OU steals it back. Shot thrown on towards the net. No doing there. Now it's thrown back out. And thrown into the zone. Bellinger plays it now. Simon trying to get it. Was thwarted there. And now shot on. The blocker save made by Lapata. Now at the far boards. The near boards, excuse me. It comes in front. Save, rebound. And it goes off the outside of the net. Now OU controls back in their own zone. Pass thrown across. Puck backhanded up, taken there by Wise. And now Sikora plays it in. And a big hit there at the boards on Sikora. Now behind the net. Now comes over into the corner. Hall pressuring there. Who comes around. Now behind the net, OU controls. And they score. Excuse me, there's something wrong with the mic. And Burnside pops one home, and that makes it a 7-5 game. With 8:32 to go here in the third. We apologize for the audio issues. I believe everything is fixed now. Shot thrown on, and it goes wide. So with 8 minutes to go here in the third, BG's only down by 2 now after being down by 4 earlier in the period. Puck thrown in front, and it's covered up by the OU netminder. 8:03 to go in the third now. Face off in the BG offensive zone. And it'll be taken out. 2-on-2 chance for OU. Puck thrown in front, and it went wide. Horvath throws it all the way around. They're taken there by the Bobcats. Now Wise is able to steal it. And he clears it, and Ferry lost his stick. Play is stopped. As Ferry will head to the box with 7:35 to go here in the third. Smith on the draw. Here on the kill. Bobcats working around. Pass across. Now thrown in front, and nobody could get their stick on it. Now it's back at the right point. Now at the top, a shot, and it goes up and over the net. And another penalty is called, as it'll be now a two-man advantage for OU. As it looks like Dirk Matt will be heading to the penalty box. 7:16 to go in the third. Barring a goal or another penalty for the next 141 minute 41 seconds, it'll be a 5-on-3 power play for Ohio. The penalty killers on are Horvath, Nitschke, and Gray. Horvath on the draw. It's tie up, and it pops back out over at the right point where it's controlled by the Bobcats. Cross, now back at the point. Shot on, it goes wide. Going across. Shot save made by Lapata. Horvath whacked at it, but it's held in, now thrown around. Thrown down by Nitschke, but once again held in. Pass across. Now at the point. Over at the near boards, thrown in front, and it's covered up by Lapata. 6:36 to go here in the third, still 7-5 in favor of Ohio. First half on the draw. Was able to win it back over to Nitschke. They just play it out, but kept in. Now drive from the point, and they score. Big slap shot from the top, and they score. And now it's a physical play after the whistle. As the Bobcats extend their lead, it's now 8-5. And they still have a minute 12 to go in the other penalty. So it's now 5-on-4 hockey. 6.5 minutes left to go here in the third period. As Bobcats work their way out. Puck back at the point. Hall tried to get on it, but he couldn't. Now shot on, and they score. Nice shot by one of the players on Ohio, and that extends the lead to 9-5. So now we're back to even strength hockey. Dubendorfer is the center, with him Wood, Simon, Bellinger, and Dirk Matt. This one back by OU. So the Bobcats work their way, try and work their way out of their zone. And here they come. Shot on, and it was deflected up and into the mesh, and that stops play with 5:46 to go here in regulation. Shot thrown on, and it was blocked by Bellinger. Comes over into the corner. A puck thrown out, and it wasn't able to be kept in. Icing waved off. And now something was called, and they're going to call a penalty on Wood, as OU will go back on the power play. And they send somebody off on OU as well, so coincidental minors with 5:30 to go here in the third period. Faceoff will be in the Bowling Green offensive zone. Faceoff one into the BG zone. Thrown in front, and Simon got a stick on it, but it went past him. Puck thrown across, and went wide of one of the Bobcats. Now comes back out over in the far circle, and now thrown across. The big hit there in the corner. I believe that was Dirk, Matt. Yep. Puck thrown across, and it pops out of the zone, and the Falcons are able to make a small change. Puck thrown back. Now at the far corner. Wise tried to take it. The OU skater maintains control. Thrown across, and it pops out of the zone. Dubendorfer trying to get it. He lost his footing, and now it comes back over to Wise. Now Wise moves in. Wise shoots, and he rang it off the outside of the post. Now a poke there was not able to be held in, as that was a good poke there from Horvath. Now Ferry takes it. Ferry backhands one over to Horvath. Horvath trying to maintain control. It gets it over to Ferry. Ferry was behind the net. Gets it over to Wise. Wise over to Horvath. Horvath shoots, and it was blocked. He gets it back, though, puts it in front, and it went wide. The puck thrown out of play up into the OU bench, and that stops the play with 3:52 to go here in the second, and 23 seconds left to go on the coincidental minor penalties. And I just got word that Dayton ended up losing to Ohio State, so BG has qualified for the playoffs next weekend, where they will take on the Miami Redhawks over in Cincinnati. Puck thrown all the way back down. Bellinger racing after it. Icing waved off. Now play is stopped. How's a physical play over at the far boards? As Bellinger will get sent off with 1 second to go on the coincidental minor penalties. So it'll be 4-on-3 for a second, and then we'll be back to, we will go to 5-on-4 hockey power play for the Bobcats. Face-off will be to the left of Lapata. Messenger on the draw. It's one back by OU. Played across. Shot on. Save made by Lapata. He sticks it away over into the corner. Puck in the corner. Taken by Nitschke. Nitschke tries to clear it. He lost it. Now he pokes it and he has a chance for a breakaway. And he gets to it. Moves on in. And he scores. Great effort by Nitschke. And a great shot. He put it right through the 5-hole. And that makes it a 9-6 game. And that makes it 2 shorthanded goals. One by Cam Horvath and one by Chase Nitschke. Face off, one back by OU. Puck thrown across. Nitschke trying to play it up. He could not, as it was stopped there. And we check some man over in the corner. So OU looks to get set up on their power play. Man at the point, fakes his drive, put in front, and a save made by Lapata. It may have been deflected, but I believe he got a piece of it. Now back over at the point. Big drive, deflected, it's loose, and Nitschke gets it, and he clears it out. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the third. BG down by 3. A pass thrown up, went off a stick. Toe drag move did not work for the Bobcat player, and Birdslap takes it and clears it all the way back down. Bobcats get reset back in their own zone. Puck put in front. It comes over in the slot. Shot saved by Lapata. It's loose. A shot there, and I believe Lapata got a piece of it. Yes, he did. Big save by Lapata. Great goaltending the past a couple minutes by Leo Lapata. 1:49 to go here in the third. 20 seconds to go in the power play for the Bobcats. Faceoff is won back over to Ferry. Ferry moves on in, and he gets ridden down, and a penalty is called. That will stop play. 1:41 to go. Teams will skip 4 aside for 11 seconds, and then BG will be getting a power play. Horvath will take the draw. With him is Ferry, Wise, and Gray. Ferry trying to get to it, and he does. Back over to Wise. Wise over to Ferry. It went past him, though. And that does it for the BG power play as Bellinger leaves the box. And Wood comes on for the extra man on the power play. Now Gray trying to get it over to Horvath, went off his stick. Now second by Horvath. Horvath's pass up, it went just past Gray. And that's icing, and that stops play with 1:11 to go here in the third. This will be the last game of the season here at Slater Family Ice Arena in BG. As I said before, the playoffs will be in Cincinnati next weekend. Horvath on the draw. It's one back by OU, and a shot save made by Lapata. The rebound, and he's able to keep it out. And he covers up. Great goaltending by Lapata there to keep that puck out. Birdslap on the draw. He wins it back over to Dirkmatt. Now OU steals it. Shot from the points blocked by Simon. Now to near boards. It's taken over by Dirkmatt. Dirkmatt, excuse me. And now Birdslap. Pass across. Wide of Simon. Now it's played up as Birdslap takes it. Backhands one in. Taken over by the Bobcats. Now here come the Bobcats. Into the zone they work it. Pass across. It's loose. Now it pops over behind the net. 15 seconds left to go now in regulation. Puck behind the net. Bobcats try and work it as the final seconds tick off. Puck thrown across, poked away, and that will do it for the game as that final shot goes off the post. Final score here from the slate in the final regular season game here at BG. 9-6, OU sweeps the Falcons here in the weekend series. They win last night 5-1 and today 9-6. We'll have coverage of the playoffs next weekend over in Cincinnati when the Falcons take on Miami. Hope you guys tune into the game next week. Have Have a good night, everybody.